Good evening, candidates. Good evening, candidates. A candidate asked about uh, a candidate asked now doubt about say um, non-banking finance companies, non-banking finance companies. So let me tell you some of the important points regarding that one. What is the meaning of non-banking financial company? Non-banking financial companies or non-bank are defined as companies which are registered under Companies Act 2013 and governed by Reserve Bank of India. NBFCs are engaged in activities similar to banking institutions in India, except for some key differences. NBFCs simply extend financial services for to businesses and individuals in the country, similar to banking organizations. The key goal fulfilled by non-banking financial company in India is to extend a wide variety of credit products and services to individuals and businesses across the country. Some non-banking finance companies are engaged in offering marketplace lending platform prepaid instruments to businesses. So the need for financial non-banking financial companies is that growth in industries like infrastructure, education and transport, increase in employment opportunities, increase in the flow of credit and wealth creation, holistic economic development of the country, supplement to banking sector by targeting the rural and semi-urban regions, supply to the latent credit demand, elevation of the living standards of marginalized sections, contribution to the state exchequer, contribution to the state exchequer. So these are the points given. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 1 minute. You wanted minimum capital requirement. Only for you, I started this video. Only for you, I started this video. Yeah. Not this one. This is positive pay system. Yeah. So this is what I should give you. 1 minute. Yeah, correct. I will tell you. In the case of NBFCs, the categories of NBFCs in India: one, deposit accepting NBFCs; two, non-deposit accepting NBFCs. Additionally, classification of various kind of NBFCs in India regulated by RBI has been done in the following manner: asset finance companies, investment company, loan company, non-banking financial company, infrastructure finance company, systemically important core investment company, non-banking finance company factors, then infrastructure debt fund, mortgage guarantee companies, NBFC non-operative financial holding companies. Okay. Then what is the difference between NBFCs and banks? NBFCs are authorized to accept only public deposits. NBFCs cannot accept demand deposits. They are permitted to accept time deposits only, not demand deposits. NBFCs cannot issue checks drawn on itself or be a part of settlement or payment system. NBFC cannot provide a guarantee to the insurance or other credit service they provide. Okay, condition for relating to registration in India as per section 45 1A of Reserve Bank of India Act, following condition must be fulfilled. The company must be registered under section 3 of Companies Act. There must be at least one third of the directors of the company who have minimum experience of 10 years in a financial sector. Company must have a comprehensive NBFC business plan. Company and its directors must also have a clear credit history. In case the company is receiving foreign direct investments to plan receive FDI, it must comply with FEMA Act. The company must also adhere to minimum capital requirements. Minimum capital requirements for NBFC. As per Section 45(1)(a), there is a minimum capital requirement for NBFC. RBI has laid down strict requirements for minimum capital for such shadow banks to ensure risk mitigation. When it comes to minimum capital requirement for NBFCs, RBI has provided that every NBFC must maintain net owned funds of rupees 2 crores. They must own at least 2 crores. Okay, so this is what it is. 1 minute. Yeah. So likewise, there are so many other points in this one. Kindly go through this material. Please go through this material. See, a kind of NBFC, investment companies, hire purchase finance company, loan company, equipment leasing company, residuary non-banking companies, chit fund company, nidhi company, microfinancial companies, housing finance companies, insurance companies, stock broking companies, merchant banking companies. So many are there. Please go through this material thoroughly, so that will be helpful for you. Thank you. Now, Arigaran wanted one more question. What is the payment banks, what they can do, what they cannot do? Payment banks, do's and don'ts. If you search like this, do's and don'ts of payment banks, I am giving a material for you. Just a minute. I'm going to another one because there is some ad blocker in this. Do's and don'ts of payment banks. Do's and don'ts of payment banks. Will I get it here? I think I can try with some other source also. Yeah. Do's and pay. I'm giving a link for this. Arigaran. Arigaran, I'm giving a link for this. Do's and don'ts of payment banks. It has to use the word payment bank in its name to differentiate from other banks. Accept demand deposits, that is current deposits and savings bank deposits from individuals, small businesses and other entities. They should hold a maximum balance of rupees. It is given as 1 lakh. It has been revised to 2 lakhs now. Will be allowed to set up branches, ATMs and BCs, banking correspondents. Allowed to issue debit cards, also offer internet banking. Can accept a large pool of money to be remitted, but at the end of the day, the balance should not exceed rupees 2 lakh. Can accept remittances to be sent to or receive remittances from multiple banks. Permitted to handle cross border remittance transactions. Allowed to distribute mutual fund products, insurance products, and pension products. Bank can also undertake utility bill payments. Don'ts of payment banks. No NRI deposit should be accepted by Paytm payment banks. Cannot issue credit card. Not allowed to set up subsidiaries to undertake non-banking financial activities. Other financial and non-financial activities on the promoters should not be mingled with the working of the payment banks. So these are the points regarding this. Arigaran, I have answered your question. Okay. I hope you follow what I said. This is the point on payment banks, do's and don'ts of payment banks. Okay. Thank you, Harigaran. Thank you, Harigaran. Good. Very nice. Thank you. Best wishes. Bye. Read a lot. Prepare very well. Best wishes. Very good. Yeah, you go through this link. I have read out that point also. You listen to that once. That will be helpful for you. Good. Best wishes, Harigaran. Bye.